charity. It's a brilliant cause, one that's close to my heart. Although according to my BMI, not as close as it's going to be in 3 to 5 years' time. And you know, hearing something like that about your health, it's quite a hard pill to swallow, which is ironic really, because if you look at me, it's quite obvious I'll swallow anything. So I actually had a horrendous car journey to get here this afternoon. So I was driving, obviously wasn't paying enough attention, and I nearly hit this little kid. And I was absolutely mortified because, you know, I've been driving for about 13 years. I like to think I'm a really good driver. So there's absolutely no reason at all that I should have missed him. Yeah, so children aren't for me. And that's not even the funny bit. And when people that have got kids find out that I don't want them, they get really confused. And they ask me things like, well, what are you going to do with your life without children? Well, Julie, I'm going to go on holiday any time of the year. I'm going to eat all of my meals while they're still hot. And I'm not going to get nits. But, thank you. But, yeah, so my family and friends, they do have kids. So when I have to hang out with them, I just find it really awkward. I don't know what they're going to say and do. I don't know what I'm going to say and do. One of us could end up in a timeout. One of us could end up in prison. My sister, though, she does have my little nephew, who's about 2, which means I'll probably start hanging out with him in like 15 or 16 years' time when he can drink. Because right now, 2 shots of tequila and he has to have his stomach pumped the lightweight. I am also single, so I decided that I need to put myself out there more. So I went on a date with my postman. Okay, so not so much putting myself out there more as going on a date with the first man that came knocking, literally. Yeah, so I went on a date with my postman. He was 45 minutes late because he went to the wrong address. But when he got to the right pub, he went to the bar, and I thought I'd just pop to the loo. When I got back to the table, he handed me this little card that said, "Sorry, we've missed you." And my glass of wine was with the couple on the table next to us, waiting for me to collect it. To be honest, I was just really, really grateful that he didn't chuck it over the garden fence like last time. But yeah, so the postman, he wasn't for me. I hope I never have to see him again. So please, for God's sake, nobody send me anything in the post. But don't worry, because next Wednesday, I'm going to go out with my gas man. He's going to pick me up between 8 AM and 1 PM. So before I started this, I'd never done stand-up comedy before. So when I was trying to work out what was going to work, I took every single opportunity whenever I was with my family and friends. Didn't matter what we were doing, where we were, I would be constantly telling them jokes, constantly trying to make them laugh. And to be fair to them, I think after 7 or 8 weeks of that, it must have got really tiring and really boring, because they asked me to leave my nan's funeral. And I don't know why, because I thought it was going really well. I had them in tears. I like that one. So not long ago, I went to a music gig, and you know when you see these people holding these really crappy homemade signs in the hope that the artist's going to see them and fall madly in love with them. Well, I saw one that said, "I've got something for you." The looks of the person holding it was chlamydia. But it just got me thinking about all the celebrities that I'd been obsessed with when I was growing up, and how a lot of them have since been outed as paedophiles. And it just made me really sad. I just find it really heartbreaking that little 10-year-old Katie, growing up completely in love with these grown adult men, had absolutely no idea that she probably stood a chance with them.